Phase 1 is the setup and data cleansing phase of your existing database. Migration will include your contacts, households, parish ministry groups, and all your sacramental registers. Thanksgiving records, including Thanksgiving history, will be imported for the last 4 years. Your database will still be available for parishes to access other transactional records should it be required. Email subscription lists are also part of the Phase 1 migration. General ledger and expense transactions are not managed in PACEM. These transactions are managed by Xero and in the interim phases by your existing finance software such as PACS. Contact your finance governing body such as CAM Finance to set up your Xero account. You can connect to Xero at any time once your PACEM database has been migrated. During Phase 1, the PACEM team will look at your existing database and correct any issues they can, such as invalid phone numbers and email addresses, landline numbers appearing in mobile phone fields, and contacts without a household. Any critical records which cannot be resolved, the team will contact the parish concerned to obtain a resolution. If some non-critical information cannot be resolved, for instance, missing sacrament dates, these can still be imported to PACEM, but will be imported with an easily recognisable date such as the 1st of the 1st, 3235, so that they can be resolved at a later stage by the parish in PACEM. We will let you know of these issues. Your database must be properly cleansed of invalid data to be successfully migrated to PACEM. During Phase 1, you will receive an email requesting the list of users you require for your parish, whether it is a shared account, and the type of access they will require, so that you will be able to access your PACEM database. Please ensure you complete and return this form as soon as possible, so that your users can be set up ready for transition Phase 2. Users must be a named login email address, such as john.smith@cam.org.au, and not generic addresses such as parishoffice@cam.org.au. Once you have received your email confirmation link to PACEM, please log into the system as soon as possible. The email link does expire within a couple of days, and the team will need to resend a new email link should this occur. Please also check your spam folder for this email link. You will require a mobile device with a multi-factor authentication app to access PACEM. Only one device can be connected to PACEM for each user. Should your mobile phone change and the multi-factor app cease to work, please contact the team who will manually disconnect your old device. Instructions on setting up your multi-factor authentication are also provided with the email link and on the PACEM login screen. Once logged in, we suggest you bookmark or pin your PACEM login screen to your web browser for easy access. Once your database has been migrated, the team will contact you and no further changes should be made in your previous database. Changes and entries to records are to be made in PACEM. This includes changes to contact records, creating new contacts and new pledges, etc. Just as you would have in your previous database, you would now do these changes or additions in PACEM. If you used your previous database as a financial solution, that is for entering sundry receipts, expense transactions, general journals, bank reconciliations, and creating business activity statements, continue to use your database in that way. If you have transitioned to Xero, use Xero as your financial package. You can connect to Xero at any time during your migration. This will be discussed further in Transition Phase 2. As part of your migration, the team can migrate your existing newsletter email list. For instance, if you send the newsletter out each week, we can import this email list to PACEM. You will need to export this information from your database or from your third-party provider such as MailChimp to an Excel or CSV format and provide us with the name for the subscription email list. The list name must be generic, such as newsletter or newsletter list, not newsletter list 2023. The exported Excel list must have first name, last name, and email address. Please send an email to parcham@cam.org.au and attach your exported list for importing into Parcham. We will now look at Transition Phase 2, which outlines the migration of your database and entering Thanksgiving data in Parcham.